but
Yeah.
it's a great problem. I came in 2005 the first time. What they disturbed in this country in 16 years, you cannot believe. In that, in the time, I can say in 10 years, they built more roads as in 30 years ever in Germany. Uh, and the modern technique is coming. When I came the first time in the village, there are maybe 2 tractors and 3 pickups, and they have motorbikes. At last, I came there in 2011. At every house a tractor, I don't know how many cars, and 3 motorbikes at one house. And the oil, of changing the oil of the engine, they put it in the earth everywhere. At the highway, you, if you are driving on the highway, you know very fast where was the garage. The green before the garage was all black, all the oil in the earth. They disturbed the country, you cannot believe.
Alfred, I have a question.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I have a question. You've been here for 2 years, right? And you came here without anybody you know except parents via email, right? You got me?
Oh, I know a few people. I know Brian. I know.
Yeah, but what I mean is it's kind of you don't know them personally. You don't know us personally when you arrive here, right?
What I
You don't know us personally. You don't meet us yet, and then you come to the Philippines.
if
Yeah,
when I came the first
yeah,
time,
the first time.
I didn't know anybody here. I know only you out of the videos.
Yeah, my question is, what is your advice to other foreigner who wants to retire to the Philippines,
Oh, that is a
even though they don't know anybody?
very difficult question.
What is your advice to them?
What is the advice? I think here in the Philippines you can travel without to know anybody. The people is very, very friendly here in this country, and at every corner you will find help for find bedrooms or every problems you have. You can go to the police. I think that there is no problem, but not every people are the same. I'm not afraid for anything. I can go anywhere on the world without I take information before over the region or the country, and anytime if I'm sure I drive. But not every people can do it. And what I tell, I left Germany, I will speak another kind. I traveled the first time in 2005 to Thailand, and without knowing anything over the country. And I was thinking about 15 to 20 years to leave my own country. In my case, it's Germany. You cannot get the idea tomorrow, I leave now my country and I go in another country forever. That is not possible. You need to prepare your person for all. You will miss a lot of in another country of your own. And for that, you need to prepare you, and you need to know if you can leave it. And if you are clear anytime, you can go. You cannot immediately have the idea, I left my country and I am going living in another country. Most, that will become a crash. I miss in Thailand something of Germany, and I miss in the Philippines something of Germany, and the most what I miss is food.
Oh,
Some food of my country. But with that I can live, that is no problem. You get in every country delicious food. But I need to say, the difference between Thailand and the Philippines, if I shall give points, the point for cooking and the kitchen, the point is going to Thailand. They are cooking very, very delicious, and you have a lot of restaurants, small restaurants at the simple kind at the road, and for a very small price they make very delicious food, and that you will not find here in this country. I don't know the kitchen of America, but since until 1946 the Americans are here in the Philippines, and maybe they are cooking that kind of America. I have no idea, and I have no idea of the American kind of cooking, but altogether I'm not very happy with the food here in the Philippines. And the street food is very small, what you get on the tablet, and not really delicious, and the price is really high. That is the difference, my friend of Norway in Thailand, he is alone, and I never would tell him to go to the Philippines. He is not cooking, he is going to the small restaurant,
Okay.
he buy food and take it home, and that is here not really good. All people are not the same.
We saw your life. Since you arrived here, we're very happy to see you happy with your family, right? With Italia, with the children. So we're very happy for you. My question is, what can you describe your life now compared before?
My life now and my life before.
Yeah, what can you describe what can you describe on your life now compared before?
That is a very difficult question. You have every time question.
So I'm trying to ask Alfred because there is in
The
bathroom.
life in Germany before, there was a problem with the money. My pension is very small, and to live with that pension in Germany, that's very difficult. If you need to rent rooms and you want to drive a car, that was not possible with my money. And that was one reason that I left Germany and going to Thailand. With my small money, I could live very good in Thailand. But in Thailand, there was the problem with the girlfriend a long time. The first time it was okay, I was building my house. But at last, it was all very crazy there. But I have had very good Thai friends there, and they don't like that I left Thailand. I have now a few weeks ago a small conversation with the iPad, it's calling with them, and they, if I left Thailand, the last day I need to drive with my motorbike to their place, and they brought me to the railway. And they want to sell my motorbike for me and send the money. And I wait until today for the money. And I thought maybe they have a problem with my account. I have an account in Thailand. And now I'm calling with them, and they have the camera, and you know what happened? My motorbike is standing in her living room. And they told me, we didn't like that you are going away, and we cannot sell your motorbike. The motorbike wait for you, you shall come back. And I told them, you can sell the motorbike, I will not come back. And for my person, as a foreign, you are not really good in Thailand. I think today so you are a foreign, and you can there be 20 years you are a foreign, nobody will call you at your name, if they are speaking of you, they are speaking of the foreign, and all together, what I feel in Thailand, the government like the foreign as tourists, but not for staying the whole life in Thailand. And the tourists are one part of the money of the completely country to earn the money. And they have the agriculture, a little bit a factory production, and the third is the tourism. But in my mind, they don't like the foreign. The Thai people don't like the foreign, they like only the money of the foreign. And in my mind, they completely are thinking the foreigners are crazy in there. And what I have had to do with them, they every time try to make anything with you, you shall do anything, and they are thinking you don't know to do it, and they can laugh over you. And I can tell you a very nice story. With my first journey in Thailand, suddenly, oh, there's a white dog. Anybody stopped with a motorbike in front of me, and he asked me, you can drive the motorbike, and there are a lot of other people, and I was thinking they have another kind of motorbike. I didn't know that motorbike, and I thought that fun you will not get. And I told him, oh no, I'm not driving, I have no fun to drive, we don't need. And I thought I will looking first a time how to drive this motorbike, and the next time I will show them. But it happened not again. And any time, and that is a very nice story now. I have had a lot of time. I was 3.5 months for marrying in Thailand, and every time I need to wait for the reply of the German embassy, and yes. And I was walking in the village. You know, I told you I'm not afraid for other people or anything. The families, they are afraid if I'm going alone there because of snakes and all problems they have, and I was walking. And the school was near, and there are anybody working with a Ford tractor at the school, and I was looking often at the school, how are the lessons and all. I'm speaking with the teachers, and they are working there with the tractor. And the man was finished, and it's normal in Thailand, if they are finished with the work, they are drinking alcohol. And they are standing with 2 people there, and I came to the school, the same problem again. You can drive the tractor, you can drive the tractor.
So that's your life before. How about now? What can you describe of your life now?
I tell you the story now finished.
What?
And